the Niners always do a good job with their undrafted free agents. This year, no exception. They have a bunch of players that fans are excited about. Is there one in particular that you're intrigued with?
Let me pull up my little list again. I think the one that comes to mind right away is probably Dohnovan West, right? I mean, just because that was a guy that 49er fans, if you would have said they would have drafted Dohnovan West third round instead of Ty Davis Price, people are like, oh my gosh, we got Dohnovan West. That's our future center. But he goes undrafted, which I do a podcast with the New York Giants with Tony Pauline, and he was saying, like, yeah, I think he's an undrafted guy. When everybody else was like really high. Well, you end up going undrafted, but they got a good guy in the sense of this is a guy that has potential, and he has to improve his strength, improve his anchor. I remember watching film on him pre-draft and seeing things where he's like, he doesn't move bodies. Now, for 49ers, they don't run a power scheme. So, all right, like as long as you can kind of move in unison with guys and kind of reach and kind of just wall off guys, you don't have to be that power type blocker. He'll be fine. So I think he can translate to the 49er scheme very well. So yeah, that's a guy where I'm intrigued to see where he goes. And then I haven't watched this guy yet, but my brother Donald, he swears by him. Somehow they're friends. I have no idea how. But Tay Martin, the Oklahoma State receiver. Okay. That's somebody that my brother really likes. I gotta watch him. Maybe that's something. I'll fly to California tomorrow. I'll be getting ready today. But that's something. That's some homework for me. Maybe this weekend or whatnot to look at Tay Martin and see, what does he bring? Because 49ers, the receiving group is cool, but for somebody, if I'm an undrafted receiver, I think that's the perfect team to try to make a team.
He reminds me. I haven't watched a ton of them, but he reminds me of a little bit like Kendrick Bourne, who was another undrafted free agent for this team. Like not real fast, but kind of big and quick for his size.
What were his testing numbers? Because Kendrick Bourne ran 6.73 Cohn. I think that's probably what 49ers are intrigued by. But he ran 4.7.
That's true. Tay Martin, let's see. He ran 7 flat 3 cone, 4.2 20-yard shuttle, 4.5 set, 4.58.
All right, not bad. I can see how that
6'1.5". So he's only 184 though. We'll see. He had it on number 49 on it at practice, which was throwing me off. Wide receiver 49. Like he got
automatically get cut for that. Like why would they?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not fair. They got to give him something better
than that.
Yeah. Free agent.
They got him out there looking like an H-back.
I want to ask you about Dohnovan West. You mentioned if they took him in round 3, people would have been so happy. That Ty Davis Price pick really surprised a lot of people. And 3 picks before that was Dylan Parham to Vegas, who is another center prospect. You think it's possible the Niners were looking at him and took Ty Davis Price as like a consolation prize? Who knows?
Potentially. There were a few, and I can't think of it. I'd have to look at that third round and second round off the top of my head. But there were a few centers and interior offensive linemen that people were really high on, and they just went kind of high. And they went before the 49ers could pick. So
that's true.
Maybe Ty Davis Price was just, hey, this is the highest player on our board, on our big board. And they were just, all right, let's not panic. Let's just take him, even if Eric Crocker thinks the value isn't quite right.